Yo, it's Andy again from the Egocast channel. So, it's not often, like honestly, and it's kind of weird, but it's not very often that I get any sort of, God, what would I even call it? I almost never get hate. It's kind of weird. I almost never get hate. I don't understand it, but that's cool. Whatever. Every once in a while, I get questioned, and the questions are usually ridiculous to me, because it's kind of like, do your homework. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not the type of person that I like to presume things for others. It's a road that you just don't want to go down, because it never ends well. It usually comes out shitty for you. You look stupid. I like to try my best not to presume things about people. So, when certain people comment, it kind of, I don't know, whatever it is, it sticks in my mind for some reason, and I kind of mull it over, and I go, you know, I just want to get rid of this, so I'll get on and make a video about it. But what I do before that is, you know, your screen name there in the comment section, it's a happy little link if you click on it, and it takes me directly to your channel. And more often than not, there's just nothing. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird, you know. It's not really weird, you know. Some people just make their whole fucking thing private and go, fuck it, you know, give shit for anybody to see what it is that I'm looking at. But some people, you know, they have their liked videos and stuff like that. And, you know, looking through somebody's liked videos, that's kind of like looking through somebody's apartment. You know, you can see generally what it is that they're into from the things that they possess. You can tell kind of a little something about somebody by checking out their liked videos. You know, whatever. So, I look at your channels. When you come at me with something that really gets to me, you know, in whatever way, I look at you. I do a little research into you, you know. And if you have your own videos up, I watch them. Because as far as I'm concerned, there is nobody above ridicule. And that includes me. Fuck all you people that hear me say that and go, yeah, well, you don't want people to make fun of you. Fuck you. I want people to make fun of me. I love banter. I love the back and forth. I love the discussion. It's great. And it gives me something to talk about. So, yeah. I got a comment the other day. Now that you have a little bit of background on how I treat these things, I got a comment the other day. And please don't hunt this person down and give them a bunch of shit. It's just, it wouldn't even be ironic at that point. Like, there's really no benefit to it. Anyways, the comment is, why is providing counter-arguments to a 19-year-old on the internet who you don't relate to something that you want to do? First of all, because this was on one of the Milo videos, one of the 3 that I've made. Why is providing counter-arguments to a 19-year-old? First of all, I think she's 22. I think she's been on YouTube since she was 19, younger than that even. But I think she's 22 now. I'm not entirely sure. But nevertheless, even if she was 19, let's say she's 19. So, just because she's 19, she's somehow above having her views questioned? If a 6-year-old tells me the sky is green, what? Because it's a 6-year-old, I'm just supposed to go, oh yeah! Huh? Like, okay. You know, like, that's kind of a silly question to begin with, just because the age doesn't matter. Bad views are bad views. I don't care who has them. But, she's 19. She's an adult. Fucking been an adult for a year. College age? Fine, who gives a shit? Fucking 19. I don't care. Like, that's a ridiculous kind of thing to point out. But, and to say that I don't relate to Milo, I relate to Milo. I relate to Milo on a very deep level, actually. I was awkward, you know? I was 19 once. I was younger than that. I was even younger than that once. And that was when I pretended that I was things I wasn't. You know, like, come on. So, but honestly though, I relate to Milo. I was an awkward kid. I was shy. You know, you might not believe this, but I'm still shy to some degree now. Like, usually when people meet me for the first time, they think one of two things. Either does this guy ever fucking really talk, or they think, oh my god, does this guy ever shut the fuck up? Because I'm either one extreme or the other. Because that's what happens when I get nervous. I hit one extreme or the other. So, you know, I can relate to that. You know, socially awkward. Everybody went through that phase. But they're, you know, it's phases. And it's kind of why I pick on Milo, because that's a trend that I see a lot in his videos, right? Anyway, I did literally curious. This Milo fixation is fascinating to me. First of all, I've made 3 videos on Milo, right? I am responsible for what I do. I am not responsible for what the rest of YouTube does. So if there's a billion videos of Milo out there, that constitutes a fixation of some sort or another. But if I've only made 3 of them, I'm hardly a part of that fixation, right? And the videos I've made, like if you look at them, I made the one where it was the 100-degree knife going through the binary, and that one I made not so much to tease Milo about her viewpoints, but to just be like, look, man, if you're gonna, you know, watch Mythbusters, if you're gonna do something, fucking get it done. If you're trying to blow something up and shit doesn't work and it doesn't blow up, well, dynamite works just fine. Get the knife hot enough to cut through it, or get a fucking chainsaw out and be like, fuck this shit, the knife didn't work. You know, like, do something. Don't just go, and then just burn it and be like, well, I guess that's good. Like, come on. There was nothing there. So I teased because the video concept was stupid. And I don't care who you are. If your video concept's stupid, I'm going to probably make fun of it if I can make it funny. Another video I did on Milo, the roaming millennial one, where they were trying to come up with 8 reasons how to have 8 ways to have a civil discussion, I believe was the point of the video. And roaming millennial, you know, she went there more often than not. But Milo pretty much, all 8 of Milo's reasons between 2 videos, all 8 of her videos or reasons were or tips were tips on pretty much how to not bother to have a fucking discussion at all. So you have one person talking about how to have a discussion that's civil, and the other person saying, if they seem really rooted in their beliefs, don't even bother talking to them because you're never going to change their mind. Like that, huh? So I thought that was funny because fucking, you know, who edited that? Who watched that and went, this is exactly what I had in mind? Roaming Millennial put that shit on her channel. You know what I mean? Like, that, it was more teasing her. I expect that kind of shit from Milo. It was more teasing Roaming Millennial. Can't even really call it a Milo video. Even though it was. And then the other one I did was when Milo decided to change her name to Q. Now, here's the reason why I do videos on Milo at all. And here's probably going to be the concept for every Milo video you will probably see from me in the future. Milo came out with a video saying that because of the whole Milo Yiannopoulos thing, you know, it's getting uncomfortable to be known as Milo, so I'm going to change my name because the going is getting tough, and what happens when the going gets tough? You change whatever it is that's tough just because my mental health means more than that, right? So, change the name to Quinby, right? And I made a video kind of teasing about Quinby, you know. I looked it up on Urban Dictionary, like so many people did, and found out that on Urban Dictionary, a Quinby is somebody who sucks farts out of ducks. That got around, right? And then Milo has since done a video saying, change my main name back to Milo, because again, going has gotten tough, so fuck it. Right? Like, in the video she did, which I noticed was liked by the person who I'm talking about, the video about Milo having sex, right? She says in the video, I wanted to be a virgin forever. I wanted to break the world record of being a virgin. But then I found out that there's like a whole type of people, or a whole, group of people that they were like in their 90s and died virgins. And I don't want to do that. So I wound up fucking a bunch of people. Like, the stick-to-itiveness is kind of concerning everywhere else in Milo's life. So, if you're taking testosterone to physically alter your body and you flip-flop on a name so much, what are you doing to yourself? Therein lies my issue with Milo. But Milo is taking testosterone, so you gotta give props there. That's the effort. Something's going on. I hope everything works out for Milo. I genuinely have no malice against Milo. I really don't. It's more concern. Like I said, physically doing something to alter your body in the manner that you are can be very bad if you decide later on down the road, I kind of wish I wouldn't have started doing this. It isn't so simple as just having people call you Milo again. Like, your genes don't work that way. So, like, therein is my concern. That's why I do videos on Milo, because it's like, what are you doing to yourself? I'm very concerned about the health of this person. I don't like to come out as a malice. I try not to. I try to be very funny. I like it to be more of a, I'm laughing with you. It's just you don't think it's as funny as I do. There's my point of view. But anyways, so my reply was, it's funny to my audience and I, because I got a VR headset. I couldn't be fucked to really give a big answer. I thought that would be good enough. The reply to that was, just seems so sadistic and weird to me when the internet is full of comedic gold that doesn't involve bullying people directly. So I asked what they meant by sadistic, bullying, and directly. Because sadistic, I wouldn't say anything I've done on YouTube has been sadistic. You could argue that the whole Terry Ann situation was sadistic. And I would be really, it would be tough for me to, it would be tough for me to argue that one. I don't know. Because the payoff on that gag is getting caught. Like I said in the video, the payoff on that gag is getting caught. It's sad that Terry Ann just disappeared from YouTube, as opposed to, putting out a video going, fuck you. Like, I was hoping more for a video for her to do going, there's this channel, the Egocast, and they're fucking with me, and fuck those guys, I don't like them. And then I could go, alright, fair enough, I'm done. And I would have moved on. That would have been the end of it. Terry Ann could have gone on with her YouTube videos and making whatever. And maybe I'd have got into it here and there down the road, but, I don't know. That that was kind of a bad one. But Milo, hardly sadistic in the Milo videos. But whatever. And I don't know if Milo's ever seen my videos, because Milo's never commented on one of my videos. So how am I a sadist if I'm never getting the payoff? If I never know, if it's just out there in the ether and I go, no, not really. And I'm pretty nice. Like, when it comes down to it, I'm fairly nice, I think. Usually the niceness comes around the end of the video. That's generally when I come back around and go, but, I hope they have a good, maybe this person didn't see to the end of the video. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever done that for Milo. Well, I'm officially doing it now. Anyways, so, and then, bullying. 3 videos. Not bullying. Like, you could say that Joy Sparkle BS bullies Anision, because quite literally half of her channel is Anision videos, and you could say that she's bullying Daddy05 because that's the other half of her channel, right? So you could consider, if somebody's doing a video on somebody every fucking day, that could be bullying. 3 videos out of the 430 some videos, 440 some videos that I've put out, hardly bullying. So that was an odd term to use. And bullying people directly. You couldn't be more indirect than just putting a video up on YouTube. Like, I've never linked, I don't think I've ever linked a Milo video, in her comments. I might have. It's not often I do that. Usually I only do that to ranting feminists, because I think it's funny to try and get her started, because she's pretty basic. But I don't think I've ever done that to Milo. And if I have, you know, she watched the video, I guess that's kind of directly, but I'm not directly doing anything. It's pretty fucking indirect. So, and I've seen this person. I've watched their videos, and I can understand where it's coming from. I get it. I do. And you know, don't worry. If you're gonna come out and say a whole bunch of ridiculous shit, if you're gonna say stuff like this,
all cisgender people are transphobic, just as all men hold misogynistic views, and all white people are racist.
Somebody's going to fuck with you. If you stay away from making gross generalizations about people, like what you've done in your comment about me, then you don't get videos made about you, right? And if you're not looking for that, if you're looking to be able to make videos and talk about, you know, these kinds of issues, but not get fucked with, here's a tip. Either go the Blair White route and then just get it from the other side. It's really no different. Or you can just talk about it like a normal person. Like, if you want to be somebody that talks about trans issues, just talk about trans issues. Don't make it a everybody else in the world is going to hate you now type of thing, because that pisses people off. Because people say, I'm not like that, motherfucker. Quit talking about me like that. You know, that you're triggering people when you do that. Talk about your struggles. You know, keep it anecdotal. Say, this is the situation that happened to me today. Don't embellish it. Don't turn it into something that it fucking isn't. Understand what it actually is. Empathize with the people around you. Like, that's the funny thing about a lot of trans people, especially on YouTube. They are so quick to tell you that you must empathize with them in their situation, and they completely, at the same time, fucking ignore you and your situation. You know? So, have some empathy for other people. Don't expect that everybody's going to have empathy for you. Very few people are going to really have empathy for you. I don't know why, but that's an internet thing. That's not even really a human being thing. Most of the people on the internet that post shitty things to everybody, most of them, if you meet them, they're generally not like that. Or at least that's not what they show you. So, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I get where it's coming from. I understand the concern. I understand the reason for the comment. Like, I get it. I get it. But I just think that you know, it's listen to the words that I'm saying and ignore what your brain is translating my word. Just translate my words into English. Don't translate my words into hate speech in your mind. Like, that's another place where a lot of people, I think, get their confusion. They hear words that people are saying, like, look, there's a penis and a vagina, and if you got one of those, you're one of these two different things. Anything else you want to call yourself is whatever you want to call yourself, and that's fine. Just don't expect me to know, to look at you, that you're not one of the two, because that's how I live my life, because that's how I've interacted with 99.99% of people that I've interacted with in my life. You know, don't turn that into, I hate trans people. You know what I mean? Like, that's what a lot of people do. And it's fucking weird, and it's fucking stupid, and it's where the miscommunication is. It isn't for me. I'm telling you what I think. You're turning it into, I hate this person and that person, and I don't like this, and I'm sadistic because I'm getting pleasure out of them suffering. No. I derive little pleasure from this other than just the humor that I get out of it. And the love I get from my fans. But, yeah. I don't know. I like making these videos whenever I get these kind of questions, because now I can just link this video as a response. Somebody will be like, blah, 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 you're so sadistic. And then I can go, link, and then fucking watch that. And there you go. Now you've got the answer. It isn't a sadist thing. And fuck that. If Milo's getting all this shit and she's still making these dumb videos where she's saying
all cisgender people are transphobic, just as all men hold misogynistic views and all white people are racist,
then she's a masochist. So she's got to like it a little bit too. I don't know what to tell you. But no, if Milo saw my videos and was genuinely upset and made a video crying and was like, I can't believe this person treated me so horribly, and if it was something legitimate where I had really been bad and nasty, and, like Terry Ann has that kind of power over me. Terry Ann could make a video crying about how mean I was, and, I mean, not now, because, but, could have, and I would have felt genuinely really, really bad. Like, that would have broke my heart, and I would have apologized, but she didn't, so fuck her. Coward. But, anyways, I don't know. I think I'm rambling at this point. Do I come off sadistic? Is it coming off that way? If I am, then I guess I need to change my tactic. I'm a lot nicer than most of the people I watch. I don't genuinely go for like when I make videos teasing Don Lemon, I get a lot of comments about how he's gay. And I didn't know Don Lemon was gay when I made my first Don Lemon video, the one that blew up to 15,000 views. I didn't know that. I learned that through people in the comment section. And then I looked into it and I was like, oh, Don Lemon's gay. That I don't care about. I couldn't care less that Don Lemon's gay. It's the things that he says. It's his professionalism. Those are the things I make fun of. So if I'm making that, a video about Don Lemon walking off of his show, and you're thinking to yourself, this guy hates black people, or this guy doesn't like gay people, you're translating what I'm saying into hate speech, and you need to stop doing that. That's where the problem is. So hopefully this cleans it up. Hopefully everything's all better now. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you later. Why are you tempted to say that? I'm never going to see most of you people. Anyways, whatever. Maybe I will see you later. Bye-bye.